So now we're about to start the market tour. So first, we pulled up to Food Line 1434. When I first pull up, I'm gonna pull up S5, and I'm gonna actually check into the store. And then after that, I'm gonna pull up my summary, which tells me my 12-week weekly sales average, how we're trending, and then I'll pull up my top BUs. So throughout the market tour, you'll come to see that I don't have big displays. My stores are kind of small as far as the footprint. So we're still dealing with COVID, so my goal was to get pounds on the floor by inline, incremental end caps, whatever we can get. So first, when we walk into the store, we see this little incremental display of Tostitos scoops and dip and salsa. So good job, good point of interruption. So now we have our pallet drop, which is 2 for $4 Lays. We got a nice flag display. So here we're coming up on our CMA agreement back end cap. We have our 10 count on this side, as well as our 229 product and our munchies. Come along the back. We have our Tostitos split with our multi-pack, which is another top BU. Both are top BUs in the store. On this side, we have our Lays with our dip. Walk around the back aisle. You'll see we have a Dorito display of 6 towers and dip at the back of our power aisle. So this is kind of giving us a point of interruption toward the back of the store. As we continue to walk around the back, you'll see we have some Cracker Jacks on the back of the Pepsi end cap. So here in the beer aisle, we have our party size, which is up 52%, running at 152 the prior. So we just kind of figured that people would be grabbing their beer, and you might as well just grab your chips right along. Then we have our top BU in the store, which is multi-pack with our 30 by 30 rack. We actually have 2 of these in here, so this is one. We have our 2 for $1 right at the top. So here we have one of our saddle rack displays, which has our $2 value line on it. So here we're coming up on another saddle rack, which has our kettle chips on it. Now you'll notice that we don't have the baconettes at the bottom of this one, but our agreement was, since we do have so many saddle racks, and we actually have more coming in, that we would take the baconettes off of it so they can merchandise drinks under it. Next we have the Miss Vicky's. Oh, here comes the pound, right? We got a nice incremental end cap of 28 count. Now we're coming up on a PPW, which is part of the CMA agreement also. Follow right by our grab and go section, which is full and set to planogram. So here we have our register, which is set to planogram and nice. And we have another incremental end cap of 28 count. And like I mentioned before, that this is our top BU in the store. We also have the side wings of that end cap with off the eaten path for our better for you customers. Dollar value line. So we have our off the eaten path, followed by our lane 2 for $1 lane blocker. Next we have a register end cap of our $2 value line. Sells pretty well in here, so we like to keep it full. So here we are at our front end cap, and we have our cantina on the side wing and our 24-ounce salsa. Our front feature ad item, which is our Lay's 2 for $4. And we go to this side and we have our dip and our Dorito. Now here we're in our dry fruit aisle where we have our beer display. Nice and full. All 3 flavors. Oh look, it's Bruce.
Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Hey Bruce, how you doing?
Doing great.
Saturday at push week. You look like you're in pretty good position to hit your plant and your dip number. Can you kind of walk us through how you got to that?
Yeah, so every dip, push week, what I try to do is take the dip, your total dip number, and split it up to find out how many I have to do a day. Because taking 5 a day is a whole lot better than taking 40 at once.
Right.
And of course with that, there's always a day that you build your towers and stuff like that. That's going to be a little bit heavier, but if you do the 5 a day or 10 a day, depending on how many stores you have and what your number is, it tends to help me out anyway.
Right.
And then as far as making the plan, as long as you get cardboard on the ground, like, whether it be an extra display or, you know, the pre-packed weekenders, or, you know, extra towers like Food Line, you know, hey, party size is selling good, let's try it. Put them on a tower, let's see what we can do. And if you talk to your managers, communication is key. You know, let them know, hey, let's try this. And usually they're up for it, especially if you can show them, you know, initiative.
All right, I also see that you have your PPE on, practicing social distancing. I appreciate that. Keep up the good work. So lastly, we'll check out our gondola. We'll be looking for rotation. We'll be looking for planogram integrity. Our gondola is actually on a power aisle, which just means it's across from drinks. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. We had to make some adjustments because of product supply, which is okay. Our goal is to keep the store full and looking good, which it does. Now I check the rotation. We got September 8th, which is good. And we got the 22nd right behind it. So it looks like rotation is pretty good. As we continue down the aisle, you'll see our second 30 for 30 section. He does have it clipped with some, you know, extra chips. We have our 2 for $1 up top. Okay, just to wrap up Food Line, we had our pallet drop of Lay's. We had 6 towers split with Doritos and Tostitos. We had 2 30 by 30 racks. We had 3 freezer wings. And then we also had 2 towers of party size along with 3 extra incremental end caps. Pulling up share, we've actually gained 4%, and that may be because of the spacing gain in our gondola resets, or it may be because we're better, because our competition is also losing share. So good job, Frito-Lay. Next up we have DG.